Hello everyone, Slick for Tech here. In today's video we have the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. This is the Exynos variant processor, temperature, the battery temperature and the RAM usage. So in this video we'll be testing out some Dolphin Emulator games on this to see how the Exynos performs. We're using the Dolphin 5.0 MMJ variant. If you want to know where I'm downloading this from, feel free to go on my website. I'll just quickly show you as well how it is. All you do is go to slick4tech.com. Here you go, gaming tests and downloads. Other links like Daemon PS2, PPSSPP, again Dolphin MMJ and the Play Store version, and of course where I'm downloading my games from, which is here. GameCube games. Most games will be run with override emulated CPU clock speed off. We're also gonna enable sync on skip idle, but we will change this depending on the game. Let's go graphic settings first. We're gonna go show FPS, and again that's it. But for enhancements we're gonna go internal and we're gonna put on 720p. This is Naruto Gekito Ninja Taisen 4. Spiral a new beginning with no frame drops at all, so I would call this game playable. Now I do have another save state.
Forgive up, Chucky.
So as you can see, we got some frame drops to 16 FPS in this scene, so it does seem like this game does have a lot of lag. So you may not be able to play this as smooth as I thought you would. Moving on, this is Crash Tag Team Racing. Since the previous Exynos processors weren't even able to load these anywhere near as smooth as it's being loaded right now. Like as you could see, for Crash Tag Team Racing we're actually getting 60 FPS. So since I disabled sync on skip, the FPS counter has been stuck on 30 FPS. So it's no longer going to 45 FPS, while it's also not dropping at all. So actually made it pretty smooth. Now this is going to be different for every game, so I would recommend you to just play around with the settings and find what's best for you. Sonic Heroes has a bug for this MMJ version. So what I would recommend you to do is have the other Dolphin version. So for Sonic Heroes, as you can see, you would have to use this other Dolphin version, which is the Play Store version, for you to not have the bug where there's black lines everywhere. As you can see, we're getting a pretty smooth frame rate. It's not always going to be 60 FPS, but you do get some frame drops. Super Smash Bros. As the next game. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. If you disabled or enable sync on skip, as you saw I enabled sync on skip, so it made it 10 times worse. So for this one you would have to disable it. So there is a lot of lag. I just went to 21 FPS for this game. Simpsons Hand Run is the next game. So we're seeing 50 to 60 FPS. Let's drive around. That's what mainly causes the lag. So we just dropped to 47, but it went back up, so it's alright so far. Only some minor frame drops. So Simpsons Hit and Run seems completely playable. With some... I don't see too much lag. Sometimes it goes to 55 FPS, but in general it seems alright. 46 FPS. But back to 60. Pretty happy with this. Hot Wheels World Race. As you can see, 60 FPS, no frame drops at all. I'm gonna do a quick jump and I'm gonna change the game. Aggressive inline. The Incredibles, their voices are already laggy. The soundtrack is. You could see that we're getting 34 FPS. Now, if we go to settings, disable sync on skip.
Come on, that was close.
We fixed the small amount of lag, which caused the voice to crack in a way.
Is that? Have to play nice. Take them out.
So as you can see, that fixed the lag, which is a great sign, since that means we could play it better. So it's still showing 31 FPS, which is pretty low. Luigi's Mansion is next. These are just different scenes, and as you can see, 30 FPS, stable, no frame drops, which is really good. Mario Kart Dash. So from what I've seen, the main thing is sync on skip disabled would fix most laggy problems. So 60 FPS. Mario Kart Sunshine. Yep, way too laggy. So 20 FPS, too laggy I would say. I wouldn't really recommend playing this. Need for Speed Most Wanted. So I'm not really good at driving with the on-screen Controls, again, you can control your gamepad to this. I've done it in my previous videos. Check out my channel for that. You could see how I'm playing with a gamepad. Right now I don't have the gamepad available, so I can't play with that, so I'm just going to use this. As you can see, we're getting about 45 to 50 FPS average, which is pretty good. And I'm not noticing that much lag in the game either, so it is quite playable. So specifically for GameCube games, this phone is doing pretty well. This is Soul Calibur 2. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Now, if you see, this game does go up to 60 FPS, and the way you could tell is here it's all 30, but as soon as you go to this area, it suddenly jumps to 60 FPS. Which means that this game is full of lag, but again, if you disable sync on skip, you can fix some visible lag, so. In general, it does seem quite playable, so it seems fine to me. Star Fox Adventures. So as you can see, it's 55 FPS, but we are getting lots of frame drops. Up to you if you think this is playable though. True Crime Streets of LA. This is like GTA San Andreas. Remember, sync on skip has to be disabled. So we're getting 24 FPS. Very little frame drops.
Man, I should have took the bus. Whoop, my bad.
Time Splitters 2. As you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing. But it is 60 FPS. Need for Speed Underground 2. Sync on skip needs to be disabled. So as you can see, we are getting 15 FPS, which is terrible. Now when there's no rivals or competition next to you, the FPS does go back to 30 FPS since there's less things to load, but in general it seems to be not very playable since there's way too much lag, and for this game which is so competitive. SSX3, this is a snowboarding game. So right now it's showing very mixed FPS, but for now it's at 58 FPS average. Sonic Riders. So 60 FPS solid, no frame drops at all. Very impressive. So not much need to play this game any longer. It was giving purely solid 60 FPS. Now, hopefully this video was useful. Don't forget you can, instead of like me having to change the settings each time, you can disable sync on skip idle here, so you don't have to keep on disabling it in each game. This was the smarter thing to do, but I just forgot about it. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm very low on subscribers, and it would help support this channel if you want it to keep going and if you want more videos like this. Thanks again. Have a great day.